This suspect photo with the photos from the previous robberies, bingo, you got him.
One man suspected in 9 bank robberies in just 6 weeks. Good evening, everyone. Police from here to Dayton and Columbus saw bank robber photos so clear someone finally recognized the man.
Officers arrested Michael Hay outside Columbus after publicizing a security photo of him robbing a bank in Grove City. Deb Dixon broke the story this morning on Local12.com, and tonight she shows us how investigators followed his trail, starting here in Cincinnati.
6 months after convicted bank robber Michael Hay was paroled from prison early, he was robbing this bank in Mount Washington. Whether he was here robbing a bank in the Dayton area, Columbus, where he's from, or in Mason last week, he never hid his face. He never wore a mask and never wore gloves. When I see this, what it says to me is, I'm not afraid anyone here in Cincinnati or Huber Heights is going to recognize me.
Well, he's not afraid, or he doesn't care.
Here in the Cincinnati Police Financial Crimes Office, detectives tracked the robber without a mask or a gun for that matter as he moved from bank to bank to bank, starting in Cincinnati.
And within a week then he moved up into the Dayton area, the Huber Heights, and he stayed in that area and did another bank robbery in Vandalia, Ohio, and then came down here and just south of Dayton and hit another bank on Springboro Pike.
His last known robbery was a Chase Bank in Mason last week. You can see him in line, tapping his foot. It was a long line for a robber. He seems impatient, but not nervous.
Calmly waiting. He could be whistling here, tapping his foot. He's waiting now.
At this point, he's pretty confident.
Yes.
in his skills at this.
And he's been successful.
Confident and successful with a pretty simple method of operation. He calmly pulled out his wallet, opened it to show the teller a note inside. This is a bank robbery, give me your money, and no one gets hurt.
Once you get started in something like this, maybe the first time you get a little nervous, second time you get, not as nervous, and by the time you're doing one a week or more than one a week, it almost is like, hey honey, I'm going to work today, all right? What are you going to do? I'm going to rob the bank, all right? Oh, okay, we'll see you at dinner time.
Hay was arrested in a Columbus apartment right where a Crime Stoppers tipster said he would be. Deborah Dixon, Local 12 News.
You may recall we told you about another serial bank robber Monday night at 11 o'clock. A suspect wearing a bullet-resistant vest used a gun in 4 Cincinnati area banks. He has not been caught, so if he looks familiar to you, you can cash in on that information by calling Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040.